In a high-level roundtable discussion titled Towards a Fair International Financial Architecture held at the United Nations headquarters in New York on the 19th September of 2023, convened by Spain and European Council on the sidelines of the 78th UNGA session, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina addressed the pressing need for a fundamental shift in the global financial system to address the ongoing financial crisis. During her speech, she presented 5 crucial points to reshape the financial system. First, realign priorities for sustainable development and climate action. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has emphasized the necessity of multilateral development banks, MDBs, international financial institutes, IFIs, and private lending agencies to realign their priorities. This point underscores the importance of the redirecting financial resources towards critical global challenges, such as climate change and poverty eradication. Secondly, accessible and affordable funds for developing countries. Prime Minister Hasina pointed out the importance of making funds readily available for developing countries at low cost and concessional rates. Preferably, these funds should be provided in the forms of grants rather than loans. This point addresses the financial burden faced by developing nations and aims to ensure they have access to necessary resources for their development. Thirdly, incorporate disaster clauses in lending instruments. The Prime Minister proposed that all lending instruments should include disaster clauses. These clauses would enable vulnerable countries to absorb economic shocks during crisis. This idea promotes resilience in the face of unforeseen challenges and helps prevent financial crisis from deepening. On the fourth, prioritizing fair and transparent debt relief measures, where Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina called for a prioritization of fair and effective debt relief measures. This prioritization should be based on coordination and transparency among the creditors. This point acknowledges the debt burdens carried by many nations and the need for a coordinated approach to debt relief and ensuring that it benefits the most vulnerable countries. Lastly, SDR borrowing limits based on needs and vulnerability. Instead of fixed quotas, Sheikh Hasina suggested that special drawing rights (SDR) borrowing limits should be determined by the specific needs of vulnerability of countries. Additionally, these limits should be supported by the streamlined lending process. This proposal aims to make SDRs more responsive to the unique circumstances for each country, facilitating equitable access to financial resources.